Hi Aquarius, this is Eileen with your February 2020 Psychic Tarot card reading, and happy birthday to all of the Aquariuses. My son is an Aquarius, his is Jan 26, so happy birthday. I hope you have a wonderful birthday celebration and just embrace all the great things you have coming your way in 2020. Let's see. Now, the first card you have is the Knight of Cups card. And the Knight of Cups, cups do relate to the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could relate to someone in your life in a romantic sense. Someone could be proposing marriage to you. Someone could be expressing their affection or interest or love for you. Or, I mean, if you start dating someone who's right now, or maybe in recent months, this person could just be all infatuated with you and be wanting to make plans to go places together or take a vacation together or whatever. So if you haven't met this person, if you're single and you're looking, just be open, be receptive. This person's going to have a lot of enthusiasm for you, and they might be a water sign, or they might have a lot of that in their chart. But someone could be getting engaged also. So this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. So but overall, I get a nice, light, upbeat, romantic kind of feeling from that Knight of Cups. Next card you got the Nine of Cups. This is the wish card. So you might have a birthday wish come true in February. Make a wish if you haven't made one yet. I am feeling like for some of you, there's something you've been planning for, wanting, picturing. You've been using creative visualization. You've been just focused on something that's important to you that you want. I'm feeling like this is your wish is being realized coming up here in February, or it's opening up, like things are opening up for you. That's what I'm getting for a number of you. So, and if you don't have a particular wish or dream, then start dreaming and wishing now, because the universe is on your side in February. And I'm feeling like going forward, I'm getting some good energy about 2020 for you Aquarians. So be forward looking, make big plans for yourselves, because I just before I started to do the reading, after I'd laid out the cards, I just had this nice image for 2020 for Aquarius. I feel like you have a lot of things that the universe has a lot of things kind of lined up correctly for you. So, and that you've been lining up for yourself. It's not like somebody else is doing it for you. You've been lining things up. Next card you have is the Death card. This is a major arcana destiny card. This is showing certain transitions, things coming to an end in your life. For some of you, I feel like this is relationship oriented, where you've had relations that are hanging on by a thread. It could have been romantic relationships. I'm feeling that for a number of you, to tell the truth. Some of it's some kind of friendships or people at work or something. And I'm feeling for some of you, this is a job situation that you've been just kind of staying there and going through the motions, and it's like you just have had it. You're ready to move on. This card is signaling, let it go, start fresh, because you have too much waiting for you. Too much waiting to unfold in your life. But I am feeling some relationships where it's like, okay, this has been dragging along long enough. I've got to just end it once and for all and move on. It's like it's been over with for a long time. That's what I'm getting for a number of you, with whatever it is, whether it's a personal relationship or even a job or maybe a living arrangement. And then for others, it could be a certain way of thinking. It might be maybe you've been having too many negative thoughts, too many self-doubts just came to my mind, self-doubts about your own worth and your own capabilities. And, so you got to start giving yourself some really good positive messages. So for some Aquarians, that might be about just changing your thought patterns to something much more proactive and determined, because that's how you start accomplishing your goals and dreams, by believing in yourself. Make it your intention to make some good new beginnings. Next card is the Ten of Wands. So a lot of Aquarians are working hard. You're putting in a lot of time. However, you're very strong. You have a lot of inner strength. You've been doing this for a while. So I'm feeling like a number of you, you either work long hours at your job. Maybe you go home and you got more work to do when you get home. Some of you might be working and going to school or carrying on having two jobs. You might have one full-time and a part-time job, or two part-time jobs that are taking up all of your time. And I mean, sometimes you're just feeling like, I need a break from all this. And you do. The advice of this card is step back, look at your circumstances objectively. See if there's some areas you can delegate, whether it's in your job or at home. If you've got family members that are, you know, you get home and there's lots of work still to be done and whatever, and you've got family members who are just sitting around watching TV or playing video games, you know, you might need to speak up and get everybody involved so you're not the one carrying all the burdens, because I am seeing that for a number of Aquarians. But it is helping you to realize your dreams, to get where you want to go. You're very strong. I'm getting a number of you have been living this way for a while, but you've got goals. You've got your destination that you have in your sights, and you're not giving up. You're very strong. You're going to get there. But do yourself a favor. Try to add balance to your life. You certainly deserve it. And what I'm seeing tells me that you should have opportunities to have that balance. You might need to rework things a little bit, or just change your thought patterns about how you're taking on responsibilities that maybe you don't have to do quite as much as you're doing. Next card you have is the Fool. This is a wonderful card for some opportunities, unexpected opportunities, a window of opportunity for some of you that I'm getting a lot of creativity here. I feel like a lot of you have so much creativity. You're bubbling over with creativity, okay? For some Aquarians, you may have started out creative in your earlier life at some point and pushed all that back because life and reality and the busy world we live in, it just caused you to push back your creative impulses and dreams and thoughts and ideas. But I mean, I feel like a number of you are involved with your creativity, whatever it is. You might make things, you might write, you might sing, dance, maybe you're in theater or acting or just something. I'm getting so much, even in the design field of computer, you know, like website designs or anything like that. I'm getting just creativity all around, even in the way you just live your life, the way you do things day in and day out. I just get, there's so much creativity here. I feel like for a number of you Aquarians in 2020, for February and going forward, you're going to be having you're just going to be in the right place at the right time. I don't feel like this is confined to February. I'm just getting this overall for 2020. You know, for a number of you in the month of February, you're going to find there's a window of opportunity that ties in with something that has to do with your own inner talents, creative abilities, resources, knowledge, skills that you've built up, even in a business sense, okay? You're going to have some opportunities. It might be a little window that opens up for some of you where you could be walking by and just notice something all of a sudden and think, hey, wait, and get inspired or find out there's an opening in some particular area that relates to what you're interested in, what you're doing. And this could just open up a whole new world. And I feel like a number of you are already on that path right now. You're enjoying your life and moving forward. But I'm feeling just for a number of Aquarians, just expect miracles, expect magic in your life, and express everything that's inside of you with all that creativity. You've just got so much going on that you can bring to the world for all of 2020, not just February. Next card you have is Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is talking about feeling like you don't have enough money, or feeling like you've been shortchanged, or worrying. I feel like a number of you might be worrying too much about money and finances. Some of you, it might be in some situation of a breakup. Maybe you were married and you've gotten divorced, or you were living with someone and now you're not living with that person, and it's really put a crimp on your finances. Others, I feel like you've been looking for a job. Maybe you're working, but it's not enough money, and you've been looking and looking, and you're not finding anything. And then others, maybe you're out of work right now, and you've been searching for something and having a hard time. However, this is a minor arcana card. It's not major. This is a temporary situation. I do feel that the more you have that positive frame of mind and make it your intention to be successful, to get where you need to go, dig your way out, you're going to make progress. Also, I'm feeling for a number of you that could be in this situation, there's going to be a helping hand. If it's in the way of a job, you're looking for someone in a position that can hire you and offer you a job, is going to see a lot of good qualities in you and see the talents and experience and knowledge that you have. For others, I feel like this has to do with a romantic situation where you're feeling you're just on your own and lonely and having to deal with things. There's going to be a very nice romantic partner, or someone who wants to be a romantic partner. They're going to be seeing so much good in you. So you need to see that good in yourself regardless. Three of Wands, this is talking about making progress. This is a good card to come right after the Five of Pentacles. That if you have been in this kind of a rut, you can dig your way out one step at a time, and next thing you know, you're out of it and on your way going forward. Three of Wands is saying you have been making progress in your career, your work, your plans, your goals, and you're looking out over the horizon, weighing your options, deciding what's the right way for you to go. I get confidence with this card. I don't get fear or insecurities. I get confidence that you're on your way to make those changes for the better. And that's a good one too, since you have the Death card. So some of you will be ending something that needs to be ended, that's been waiting to be ended. It's been dragging on too long. And you're going to be confident going forward in your life, because you know there's plenty more that's much better for you waiting out there for you. The next card you have is the Ace of Cups. This is about true love coming your way. This, I feel, is someone from a previous lifetime that you're supposed to be crossing paths with. It could be in February. It could be in one of the months over the springtime going into summer. I'm feeling for some of you. It's all about timing. If this is the right timing for you, if you're single and you're looking, it could be your time. So just be open, because whoever this Ace of Cups energy is for, it's you're supposed to meet this person. You don't need to be going out shaking the bushes and looking under every rock. You and this person are going to cross paths. You could be at the supermarket in line to pay for your items. You could be, who knows what, you could be at the car wash or anywhere, at work, out with your friends. This person, I believe, is going to see you first. They're going to recognize you first and be drawn to you. I feel like they're going to be physically attracted to you and then start observing you. And this person, I get so much intense energy from this person. They're going to know you're the right one for you, for them, once they start getting, they're going to feel like you are when they first lay eyes on you. That's what it's like, love at first sight. This person is just, they've been searching for you. So, and again, it's a general reading, so it all depends on the timing. So for some Aquarius, it's the right time. You're going to cross paths. Now, for others of you, your time is coming, and it's coming up over these months, because I'm getting good vibes about that for 2020 for you in general, Aquarius. You're not supposed to, if you're alone, you're not supposed to be staying alone. But it's supposed to be someone that's right for you, not just anybody. Next card you have is Ace of Swords. This is a wonderful card to have, because this is showing you're going to have that sword energy where you can cut through the fog of not knowing where you stand in a situation. So I feel like for some Aquarians, maybe there's been things going on. I'm relating this back to this Death card again, to tell the truth. Of you coming to a place where you feel like, no, I'm not living that way anymore, and you just see things much more clearly, and you've got that sword energy to help cut through the fog and have that strong intellect that Aquarians are naturally born with. Aquarians are very intelligent people. They have such wonderful analytical skills. They're just highly intelligent. I mean, I know that from living under the same roof with an Aquarian. Much more intellectually inclined than I am. And so Aquarians can store so much information in their head. They just absorb information. So you're capable of having wonderful clarity in your sights about a situation. But maybe there's been some things going on that have fogged your clarity. And again, I'm getting a connection to this death card here, where whether it's been a relationship, I feel like it's a work situation for some people, and some people you've been dealing with at work for some Aquarians, and then it's like, huh, what happened? It's like you thought maybe they were on your friends, and then you find out they're not your friends or something. I'm getting that for somebody. And so all of a sudden it's like, now I see it clearly. But then for other Aquarians, this is going to relate to so many things that's going on with you in the way of a relationship, maybe a job, or a living arrangement. You're just going to have that good clarity to make decisions for your life, see the big picture, and make good, sound decisions for yourself. That's what I'm getting here with this card. And then the last card you have is the King of Wands. And King of Wands, now the Wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And King of Wands is someone who's successful, they're prosperous, they've worked hard, maybe this person's been a workaholic at different times throughout their life, but the King of Wands wants to enjoy his life too. He wants to enjoy. He's maybe managed to have accumulate a certain amount of prosperity, and so gets to enjoy a certain amount of luxuries, whether small or big. But I feel like this King of Wands is searching for the right partner for himself. Now, some of you Aquarians, this could be you embodying the feelings and emotions of the King of Wands by the end of February, where you're feeling like, yes, I've worked very hard, I'm doing well for myself, but I want to meet the right person. I want a big love affair for my life, with a big romance with the right person that I could truly be happy in love with. That's what I'm getting from this King of Wands. So for some of you Aquarians, that might be you looking for this and spotting someone and wondering about that person. Otherwise, I feel like for you, the Aquarian, this King of Wands, if you're single and looking, or single and not looking, this King of Wands could be watching you and observing you, and they're being cautious. So even though the fire signs are usually not all that cautious, they just go with it, kind of, they see something they want and go after it. This King of Wands is being extra cautious because he's been burned before, and he doesn't want to get his heart broken. He knows he's capable of being very generous and full of love for someone and really giving his heart. And he's done that before and gotten his heart broken into pieces, and he doesn't want that to happen. So he could be observing you, if this is you, Aquarius, and watching and wondering, and little by little be trying to get to know you. If he thinks you're available, you could possibly be interested. But he would be a good one he's got money to spend, to go and have a good time with, or maybe take a nice vacation, or at least to go out and have a nice meal at a restaurant or whatever. He's not going to be some budget conscious kind of guy. If you could really have some enjoyable times with him, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, and what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaid and Dolphin deck. If you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Check your rising and moon sign videos as they're coming available also, in case there's something in those that resonates with you. And you could also check if you're born on the cusp of another sign, check that sign's reading too, if you identify with that sign's traits. Okay, so Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what's your message for Aquarius? And feel free to leave your comments too. I welcome your comments. If anybody would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, what is the message for Aquarius for February, Mermaids and Dolphins? Well, okay. One just popped right out of the deck, so I think this is it. It just stood straight up. This one says worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways. Didn't I say that on one of these cards, that somebody was having self-doubts? I don't remember which one I said it, but I said it. Worthiness. Know that you deserve to receive good in all ways, and I absolutely agree with that, definitely. Okay, and then next I'm going to pick one card from the, I'll pick one from the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. Let's see what the spirit animals have to say. Okay, spirit animals, what is your message for Aquarius for February? What's the message for Aquarius, spirit animals? Okay, let me give it another shuffle. Find these out. What is your message for Aquarius, spirit animals? Okay. Okay, this is Seahorse Spirit. Look how pretty that seahorse is. These are beautiful cards. Watch and wait. That reminds me of what I was talking about with the King of Swords here, but this could relate to different things for you depending on any kind of circumstances you're in right now that you're trying to make a decision about. Okay, and then last, I'm going to pick one from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so angels, what is your message for Aquarius for the month of February 2020? What's your message for Aquarius for February? What is your message for Aquarius? Okay, I'll fan these out. Okay, this is Angel Teresa. It says, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. That ties in with that 9 of Wands over here. 10 of Wands, I'm sorry, 10. Angel Teresa, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. That's what I was talking about. Yep. So, okay, Aquarius. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading for February. Check your rising moon signs as they come available. Be sure and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Happy birthday. I hope you all have wonderful birthdays and a wonderful new year for 2020. I do feel good about Aquarius for 2020. Yeah, make sure, make up your mind. This is going to be your year to really push forward and leave behind all the challenges and bad times that you may have had to deal with for the past. Because I'm feeling like 19 for a number of you was stressful. That's what I'm feeling like, at different degrees of stress. So, okay. Thank you for watching. Talk to you again.